Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya.
Welcome to Miami Beach, Florida, the Tropicana 200, race 24 of the Athletic Cup Series, Season 7. We're going to do 10 laps of battle here at the very similar racetrack up in Seattle, Washington. We're going to check out some drivers to watch for. On the pole today, Kurt Busch, really fast race car, proved it in qualifying. Let's see if you can transfer that to the race. Carl Edwards, fastest car in practice. Can he march through the top 5 to get to the lead and possibly the win? And then Joey Logano, he's won both races, back-to-back races, and the most recent winner in the Athletic Cup Series. Now for the command. Drivers, start your engines. Engines roar to life here for 10 laps in Miami. Now for your starting lineup. In row 1, we have Kurt Busch and Denny Hamlin. Row 2, the fan favorite Dale Jr. and Austin Dillon. In row 3, cousin Carl Edwards and his teammate Kyle Busch. Row 4, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Kevin Harvick. Look out for Happy today. Row 5, Kasey Kahne and Joey Logano. Row 6, Carter Edelman and Greg Biffle. Row 7, Kyle Larson and Paul Menard. Row 8, Eddie Jones and Chase Elliott. Row 9, Tony Stewart and Brad Keselowski. Row 10, Jeff Gordon and Matt Kenseth. Row 11, Jimmy Johnson, who needs a really good day, and Martin Truex Jr. Row 12, Gino Harvey and his teammate and friend, Jimmy. And row 13, David Reagan and Eric Almirola. Row 14, Regan Smith and Sam Harness Jr. And row 15, Justin Allgaier and AJ Allmendinger, who also needs a good day. Row 16, the Ryan row, Ryan Blaney and Ryan Newman. Row 17, McMurray and Danica Patrick. Row 18, Chris Buescher and Casey Mears. And row 19, we have Bryce Harvey and Clint Boyer. Row 20, Trevor Bayne and David Gilliland. Row 21, Matt DiBenedetto and Travis Kvapil. And then row 22, we have Landon Castle. Now for the green flag in Miami on a beautiful day here. And we are green. Denny Hamlin leads him into turn 1, passing Kurt Busch on the start of the race. Dale Jr. going to fight for second with Kurt Busch. Carl Edwards already fighting for fourth with Austin Dillon. Not much of a fight. He takes that position early on in the race. So he already got a car we're watching out for. He's marching through the field with Denny Hamlin. He's really taking a commanding lead. He kind of was off the radar in practice, but looks like they might have found something or taken some notes from Carl Edwards' car and team. As we got a flyby of the field. Oh, we got a car on the inside wall. It's Gino Harvey. He comes back and hits Jimmy. And Casey Mears, McMurray, so many drivers involved in that one. Danica Patrick, I see. Ryan Newman. Check out this one. Watch as Regan Smith turns Gino Harvey into the inside wall. Comes up, hits Eric Almirola. Jimmy Reagan involved. Allmendinger slams into David Reagan. McMurray and Allgaier pile in late. Wow. Amazing wreck on the backstretch. That was incredible. Ryan Newman, Regan Smith, Justin Allgaier, Jamie McMurray, who needed a really good run today. Gino Harvey, who's probably out of the chase now. Jimmy, Allmendinger, David Reagan. Man, tons of torn up race cars. Casey Mears also involved. The thing with AJ Allmendinger here, he did not need that wreck. He needs to stay above that top 30, and he's struggling with that. So cars get back rolling here for another green flag restart. In the race, Denny Hamlin and Dale Jr. lead him to the line. Carl Edwards now finds himself in the second position as he clears Jr. off of turn 2. Edwards going to take a look low. Oh my gosh! He tries to overcorrect it and he goes out into the inside wall. Carl Edwards, heavy damage to that race car. Watch as he tries to save it, overcorrects it, slams into that wall. Hard hit for Carl Edwards, but he is okay. Now we're going to check out another restart here. Green flag is out. Denny Hamlin and now Kasey Kahne, who has that second position. Kyle Busch gets a little squirrely on that restart. His brother Kurt Busch battling for second. Here comes Kevin Harvick. I thought he'd be good today. He's marching through the field. Oh, Joey Logano hits the outside wall. 3 wide with Jimmy Johnson, Stewart, and Gordon. Denny Hamlin has the lead going down the backstretch. We're going to take a look at Kevin Harvick now, who passes Dale Jr. Now he's on the tail of Kasey Kahne with 3 laps remaining. He just ran the fastest lap of the race. Kevin Harvick, he's starting to catch Kurt Busch's teammate. Can he get around him? If Harvick can get around Kurt Busch fast, he might have a chance. 2 laps remain. Looks like Kurt's holding him up. Hamlin's pulling away. They beat and bang down the... Kevin Harvick clears his teammate Kurt Busch off of turn 4. 1 lap remains. I don't think he has time to catch Denny Hamlin, but he made a good effort at it. Denny Hamlin's going to round turn 4, and he's going to win and clinch a chase spot. Denny Hamlin takes it at Miami. Kurt Busch finishes 3rd. And he's going to get bumped out of the chase standings now. Jimmie Johnson coming home with a good finish here today, like he needed. Probably top 15 for him as cars come across the line. But Denny Hamlin dominates today, leads every single lap, and he clinches a chase spot. That's an upset victory to the chase field. They were not expecting Denny Hamlin to get in there. Now Kurt Busch, he's going to be in trouble. Now you check out your point standings here as we're going to look at your top 12 winners. You have Jeff Gordon through Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 1 through 12. Not much going on here. Denny Hamlin peeks his nose in at 11th with that big win today. Congratulations to Denny Hamlin. Now we're going to check out your other spots where AJ Allmendinger is. He's in 14th. Still in it, so he's still above that top 30. And then you see Kurt Busch in 17th. Got knocked out because of Denny Hamlin won a race. Now that spells trouble for drivers like Jimmy and Jimmie Johnson. If we see new winners in the next two races, and if they're not the winners, then they're toast. And you just saw in that last graphic, AJ Allmendinger, he's sitting there in the 30th spot, but technically he's 14th because he's got to win. But really, he's 30th with those points he's got. But he's got to win, so he's in the chase. He just has to maintain that top 30 points position. Now you're finishing your results. Big win today for Denny Hamlin. He takes it home at Miami. Kevin Harvick gave it a good shot for his third win of the year, but comes up short in second. Kurt Busch finishes as a strong third, but not enough. As you see, he's still getting knocked out of the chase with Denny Hamlin winning that race. Casey Kane runs out the top 5, and then the fan favorite, Dale Jr. finishes 6th. Eddie Jones with a nice top 10 run today. Good to see him running well. 8th is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 9th is Kyle Busch, who was on the mix, but looks like he got hit in a bumper on a restart there. 10th is Kyle Larson. 11th today, Carter Adelman. And then finishing 12th was Chase Elliott. And 13th today, Brad Keselowski. A really quiet day out of Brad. 14th is Jimmie Johnson, like we said. Top 15 finished. What he needed. That's what he needs. Greg Biffle has been really consistent lately. Finishes 15th. And then last week's winner, Joey Logano, gets in the wall today. Ruins a top 10 run for him. Gordon for the 17th, Menard 18th. And then Martin Truex Jr., who's been really, really quiet lately as well. He finishes 19th, rounding up the top 20 is the 20 car, Matt Kenseth. Tony Stewart finishes 21st today. Ryan Blaney comes home 22nd. Nice top 25 run for him. Bryce Harvey finishes 23rd. Then 24th today was Clint Boyer. 25th, Sam Hornish Jr. And then finishing 26th, Trevor Bayne. In the 27th spot today, Chris Buescher. And then finishing 28th was Danica Patrick. 29th was Landon Castle. And then finishing 30th was David Gilliland. 31st today, Matt DiBenedetto. And then finishing 32nd was Travis Kvapil. Now here's your DNF cars. Sadly, Carl Edwards, who probably could have gave Denny Hamlin a run for his money, but he got in the wall there. 34th, Casey Mears. 35th, Eric Almirola. Running up in the wreck again was David Reagan, who's not had a good year in a series. 37th, Jimmy, who definitely did not need that now that Denny Hamlin won a race today, gets into the chase. Gino Harvey just slipping and slipping and slipping. Maybe he can pull off a miracle in the last two races like he's done in previous seasons. And Regan Smith comes home 42nd, and then finishing up the field is Ryan Newman in 43rd. Next race, we go to a road course, Watkins Glen. That's going to be a fun one out in New York. This is JT24, JM26, signing out.